Tantor Audio presents To Scotland with Love by Patience Griffin. Narrated by Kirsten Potter. The Quilters of Gandiegow Creed. Our life is not measured by the quilts we create, but by the number of quilts we give away. Chapter 1. Cait Macleod frowned as the taillights of her taxi sped off into the night. She was standing in a deserted parking lot on the northeast coast of Scotland in the middle of December, all alone. Not new for her, but it sucked all the same. "Don't worry about me," she said to the now long-gone cabby. She kicked snow off her shoe. "I'll be fine and dandy." A fierce gust of wind caught her hair, reeling it around her head like tangled fishing line. The saying, "You can never go home again," smacked her in the face as surely as the wind did. She gazed down at the scant glow of lights rising from the coastal village below, and wondered if she was crazy to think she could recapture the happiness she'd once had here. Instead of coming home with her Scottish head held high, she was coming home in defeat. But there was no time to ponder what was or what might be again, as a wintry chill settled into her feet. She grimaced down at her metallic Brian Atwood heels immersed in the snowy slush. Clearly she hadn't given enough thought to her wardrobe when she decided to escape her crappy life in Chicago. "This is one hell of a birthday," she said into the wind. 31 years today. She'd forgotten Gandiegow was a closed community. No cars passed the parking lot, only walking paths. And here she stood, with 4 hefty suitcases and only 2 arms to drag them into the village. She yanked 2 of her bags over to a tree to wait their turn. The other 2 she rolled behind her as she awkwardly hobbled into the village, all the while cussing in Gaelic. Gandiegow had exactly 63 houses arcing around the coastline, with rocky bluffs boxing in the village. The way the town snugged up against the sea made it look like an extension of the ocean, but instead of ripples of water, there were houses. She'd been born in this village. She'd watched her mother bake bread in their wood-fired stove. Her father, when he'd cared about being a good da, had taught Cait how to fish just yards from their front steps. Her cantankerous grandmother still lived here in one of the little stone cottages. Cait sighed heavily at her predicament. How had it come to this? Her cheating husband, Tom, was...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?